Hello guys, I just wanna quickly talk about Dota, Conquest and MOBA games. It's really ironic because you see MOBA, Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, is supposed to be about all these countless of community made maps, but most MOBA studios they only cater to Conquest Dota players and ignore everybody else. And I don't really understand why people think that Dota or Aka Conquest, Aka Defend of the Ancients is so much more competitive than anything else, because it really isn't. And the game mode is not even made for esports. Who wants to watch 20 minutes of less hitting and clearing jungle? Like what? And don't even get me started on snowballing, where 1 or 2 level difference is such a huge deal. Right? The whole genre is called Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, but most MOBA studios they only care about Dota players and ignore everybody else. That's why Arena is such a huge open niche. And what they don't realize is that MOBA is not just Dota, it's thousands upon thousands of community made maps from Warcraft 3 era, but what do you expect, League of Legends and Dota 2, they made the whole franchise out of copying Warcraft 3 custom maps, which were made by the community from some random guy, so I don't really expect them to have any innovation when they literally copied their whole thing from somebody. It's like, it's insanity. And then we also have problem with esports, that there is no real tournaments, no real rankings for the community, no real opportunities. They literally handpick their players and they even pay them massive salaries, so they gatekeep everybody else. And that's a huge issue because as a small content creator, you basically have no chance on social media, because you're fighting against all these bots and all these content creators who probably use bots and promotional accounts all over social media. And that's a fact. That's how social media is designed. You literally have no chance if you don't manipulate your viewers and algorithm. And Dota is a 20-year-old game mode. Why are we still acting like it's the only thing that is in competitive? Why are we still ignoring so much of potential? So much of your older player base? It's a literally 20-year-old game mode. It has its own issues, like snowballing, you have to always pick meta starters or you fall behind, and then it doesn't even matter how you play or what you build, right? The whole map is game mode is not even good for esports, because nobody really want to watch just snowballing and 20 minutes of farming, and then you have these guys who have a level advantage and then they think they are good at this game, but they're just getting carried by numbers. Nobody really knows how to build. They just build 6 damage items most of their games, or they build overpowered meta items. There is no new content. All they do is make new skins. In fact, they also remove game modes. These guys are all outdated and all clueless. They don't even know how how the whole genre was designed, why people loved it. It was basically thousands upon thousands of community made maps. It was basically fight of characters on different maps. So why are we still only catering to Dota and Conquest? Aka Defend of the Ancients, that's just one of thousands of made maps. It's not even more competitive. Actually, when you understand the game design, you realize that Conquest Dota is not even, it's actually less competitive than most other game modes. You are designing the whole game around snowballing, you are designing the whole game around YouTubers who clickbait with when they have level advantage, You literally, there is no depth, there is no counter building. You literally always have to pick meta items, otherwise you fall behind and then you can be best player in the world and then you still cannot do anything. Because few level difference means so much in such games, Like, it's almost insanity when you realize, but what do you expect from League of Legends, from Dota 2? They literally made their whole companies out of copying other people's work. Of course they won't innovate, Like, even most of the abilities, most of the icons for items are actually from Warcraft 3. And we could say that is a Blizzard content, but it's actually, it was a fan-made, it was community who made these things. And a lot of them are assets from Blizzard, that's also true, I mean, it's funny how Tencent designed the whole industry around League of Legends, you know. But after 20 years, we now finally realize these guys are no innovators. They have no idea what are they doing. Even the whole pro scene is a fucking joke, you know. That's why nobody has any chance on Twitch, because only those guys who got handpicked they don't even organize real tournaments or have real rankings. They literally handpick all their players and pay them massive salaries to. It's insanity, you know. Because most of the players who appear at the top are actually just pro guys, you know. Because people think if you play at Pro League you're one of the best, right? No. A lot of pro players just got handpicked so they can make a lot of money from social media, because then people think you're one of the best. That's why you have no chance as a small content creator or a pro player. Zero, nada. It's insanity, you know. I'm surprised how is this game even so popular. It's insanity. Oh right, because they Tencent is actually forbidding other MOBAs in their market to actually do well. Even though, you know, Smite community has been blaming Tencent for Smite not doing well in Asia, which is true, but at the same time it's our fault. Harris has no idea how to manage their game properly. Now they're making Smite 2, they also want to build like another League of Legends. They're totally outdated. Nobody knows how to make proper games anymore. And in this age you don't even need to, you just use bots and AI all over social media, just like Palworld did, right? It's insanity, you know. These guys are no innovators, you know, nobody is anymore. It's